I'm Hannah and I'm going to be making this video. So for number 1, I said mean because when you figure out the mean, it typically ends up being a decimal because you're adding a bunch of numbers and then you're adding a bunch of data points and then dividing by the amount of numbers. So it can result in a non-whole number. No, for B, I said no, I don't think it's the best measure to use because there can't be a fraction of a child. And then for number 2, I said I would choose a bar graph to represent a school district's annual budget because it clearly shows the numbers next to each other on a bar graph. And then my second choice would be a pie chart because it shows the percentages of the budget next to each other in a circle. So for number 3, the bias question was, given the great tradition of space exploration in the U.S., do you favor continued funding for the space flights? For A, I said the bias question is positive towards the space exploration by using the word great. And for B, I reworded it to say, should the U.S. continue to fund space flights? They want you to keep funding it, so that is why they were being positive in the bias question. So for number 4, the goal is for Matt and David to both have 120. So I added 120 and 120 to get 240, and that would be the total. Matt has 2 times the amount as David, so Matt has 2 parts and David has 1 part. So I did 240 divided by 3 to get 80, and that would be David. Matt has 2 times the amount as David, so I did 80 plus 80, and I got 160. So then that was Matt. But they both need to get to 120. So Matt needs to subtract 40 so that he's at 120. And then David needs to add 40. So Matt gave 40 to David. And then they both ended up with 120. So for number 5, for A, the rule was to add itself and then add 3. So for the last one, I did 1 plus 1 plus 3 to get 5. For B, the rule for the left circle, the green circle, was they're all prime numbers, including the 2. They're all prime numbers. The only factors are itself and 1. And then the black circle, the one on the right, are multiples of 2, or they're even numbers. Either one would work.